Swazdala I am Surface, the Down Under Space Pirate, and as foretold, I have returned with another video. And as also foretold, I am going to take another crack at trying to explain the Cypher System. Not for players, not really for GMs, but for people who want to use an RPG system that works with the setting they want to play in. Also, worth noting, some of this may in the near future become outdated ish because of something I'll mention at the end. So, without further ado, you know what's funny? A system that works with the setting they want to play is pretty much the summary here. Okay. Before y'all click off because you got the TLDR already, let me explain. Let's say you play what's popular and well known enough? Pathfinder. Yeah, Pathfinder. Let's say you play Pathfinder and specifically play in Galarian, but one day the company ups and does something that you just can't get over to the point that you no longer want to even support them in pre-instance. Well, Cypher could be the system you turn to. But how? Well, everything about Cypher's design is a modular design, even things you would consider fundamentals to other systems. Take the example, the edge mechanic. In Cypher, edge is used to reduce the cost of pool points in a stat pool. When you spend them. Let's say you're playing a magical type and your onslaught ability costs one intellect point. Well, because you have one edge in intellect, it's essentially a free use ability. Onslaught being something akin to magic missile. So magic missile just became a free use cantrip. Okay, but you want to run Cypher with a Vancian magic system like Pathfinder. So use Pathfinder's set of rules to govern spell mechanics then. Alternatively, make abilities that are meant to be akin to spells have a depletion roll, like what artifacts do. Roll a 1 on a d6 and the spell is now used up for that day. It's really just that easy. Hell, you can even still use the generic spell page from the system you're coming from to record the spell abilities you have. Or one that apparently new people have trouble with the concept of dealing with, your physical pulls, might and speed, also represent the total of your hit points, as you might call them in other games, which makes players nervous about using any of their pull points for anything. Okay, so create a new box on the character sheet that says HP, and it's the total of the character's might and speed pulls total. But wait, that's not how the game says to do things. The, Firstly, shut the fuck up, numbnuts. Secondly, take 5 seconds to look up the creators of this game and their gaming philosophies. No, I don't give two flying fucks about someone's retarded baby's first politics viewpoint. I'm talking about the game design philosophy. This is something that usually becomes a game design document that is the respective Bible for a game or system. This is also something modern Bethesda doesn't have any idea how to do anymore, which is why all their games suck. Thanks to Emil. So put aside your retarded opinion about Monte's personal life or Sean's political opinions, Bruce's, I don't know, ability to seemingly look like he stopped aging, and look at their game design philosophy for creating Cypher. They wanted to create a system that allows the one running the game to run and play the game they want that suits your world, your setting. So if hit points for characters suits you, add it to the character sheet. Oh, and another thing, math rocks. Something also see and hear is people carrying on about the math rock situation. You don't use them enough. Either people are complaining that damage is fixed or that the GM doesn't roll anything. Well, yeah, that's by design. Remember, the point of this system, Cypher, is that the mechanics get out of the way for the role playing when it needs to. But you you don't want them to, then Yeah, GMs roll the math rocks for creatures attacking and doing damage. Let the adult babies, players, roll their math rocks for damage too. Hell, do away with the recovery rolls and just have it as a 1 hour or 8 hour recovery or both, and have them roll their appropriate recovery dice to get HP or pull points back. Oh, what's that? Cypher's classes don't fit your setting? Then redo them. All types, abilities are taken from the mass ability chart in the Red Book. If you want to redo one or all of the types classes, then do that. You literally have all the tools there to help you do that. You just need to read. Yes, it can look daunting at first, but play around with it and get to know the system for I don't know, a year, maybe by playing some Numenera or The Strange or Gods of the Fall or Perdition. Then have a crack at the Red Book and do some practice designs for a type. Uh, Same goes for making new abilities, and to that, descriptors and foci. And if you don't want, say, foci in your game, then remove it from character creation. If it fits in with the setting you're making, then what's the problem? Look, all these issues you keep bringing up that I'm having to respond to is making me feel like you're just trying to bitch about something. Like you're trying to find problems that you want to hate on the game with because you're in an abusive relationship with another game, or maybe because you're an American and can't put your baby politics aside. Seriously, stop that. I'm trying to explain the system to you. So either stop being a cunt or fuck right off. Anyway, is this concept of the design sinking in yet? Because I felt like I needed to go over a lot of these aspects after, ironically, writing up Gunslinger Knights discussion because I realized I hadn't hit on this kind of design point of the system. Or maybe I did and I didn't do a very good job explaining. Probably still not doing a good job explaining. I mean, you'll get the idea that even the things I've put forward explaining how you can change the system to suit your game, your setting, are themselves just examples and suggestions, right? See, unlike another system where you try to bash two mechanics together and hope they play nice and work together, Cypher's actually designed to. Will you need to do work? Yes. And if that's an issue for you, well, then clearly you don't put a lot of effort into gaming if you want everything done for you. I can only imagine how boring your table must be. Like those 5 years who don't allow custom crafting of magic items because it's not in the rules. So when the artificer came along, you just had people recommending the same tired build of Fantasy Iron Man. Fuck. My current artificer is basically a dwarven version of Professor Farnsworth from Futurama. Good news, everyone! I've invented a device that predicts one of your possible futures, and also 8 more doomsday devices. They correspond to different energy types, essentially. No fucking Iron Man. None. Nothing. Non existent. And he is the funniest fucker. He also might be thrice possessed right now, but we'll cross that bridge when we destroy the world. Oof. Sorry, that was a tangent. Okay, back on track. Actually, fuck it. Let's wrap this up. So, you get that Cypher is a system, right? It's like Unity or Unreal for video games. You can mold and change it to how you need. Speaking of which, hey, you! MCG just launched their new backer kit. Cypher's new CE edition. Evolution. Whatever. I'll have a link to it in the description. You should check it out. No, not back it. I will never tell people to go do something that's of a monetary cost. If you like what you see from MCG's new revision of Cypher, then back it. Yeah, I have nothing but good experiences with them. And remember, I'm in fucking Australia. There's some companies that can't even seem to figure out that's another continent on this third rock from the fucking sun. companies that I used to play 2 of their games like it was my religion. A company that now I loathe like you wouldn't believe. Anyway, that's not MCG. Anyway, give the new CE backer kit a looksy-looksy. And that's about it for this word salad of brain vomit. Yes, I know. Such a wordsmith am I. Uh, yeah. Oh, wait, before I end, I have hit over 100 subscribers. So, yeah, there's a thing that happened. No, I don't give a shit. If you subscribe, I don't care. This is not a job, a business, etc. I keep trying to alliterate this. Uh, be here because you want to check out what I'm talking about, not because you're trying to monetize me or whatever. Swear to God, stop trying to monetize me. I will say fucking cunt as many times as I have to. All right, cool. Okay, now I'll see y'all later. Space dogs. Next, let's do the thing.